Okay, yeah, so like, let's see, I'm going to judge them by where we lived, so that would put me in the second grade. I was in the second, yeah, I was in the second grade, and he was, he had a shotgun, and my dad, okay, he planted memories in my head. Number one, I can't ever prove it. There's no way for me to prove it. Number one, nobody, like, it's weird how, like, nobody talks to me. No family. It's like they're scared I'm going to remember something. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. Now, I don't remember it because, like I said, they were fucking surgeons. They were just fucking goddamn surgeons. And I don't even know if I want to remember it. And I'm not actually sure that I'm supposed to. I have one memory that I don't care how drunk or high or authentic I get, I will never repeat out loud on a video. Not because it's like, but it's, no. But it's nothing, it's like nothing like that could get it. It just, I'm not going to talk about it. But there's just, anyway, I'm just going to talk about the shotgun. My dad was supposedly teaching me how to sight a shotgun. So if I'm in the second grade, I'm like 7 years old. And number one, my dad didn't really fuck with guns. He didn't hunt. He wasn't a hunter. I don't know why he had that shotgun out, but anyway, he somehow my face got where the hammer, like, somehow the hammer got me right there, right? It blacked both of my fucking eyes. And I don't remember the pain or anything like that, and I might not even would remember the thing at all, except I happened to be my mom took me to work with her in the summertime, and I was a digger. I loved to just dig through people's shit and her shit, and I was in her office. She was a legal secretary for my stepdad, who was an attorney, and I was going through her file cabinet, and I found a file with my name on it, and I just started looking through it, and there was a Polaroid of me sitting on the kitchen counter with two black eyes. And I was like, oh, that was with the shotgun. So I'm sorry if I was like teaching my 6-year-old how to sight a shotgun. I'm not going to let her nose get caught in the hammer and let her pull the trigger. Nope. But what pains me the most about that whole memory is the fact that I just realized that my dad did that to me on purpose to fuck with my mom. And like, if not for that, like that part makes me angry. My mom drank herself to death when I was 27. And at 27, I mean, like, I hadn't even begun to even become aware that I had trauma to deal with. I mean, and I had a lot of trauma. A lot. But I didn't know it. Like, how do you not know that you were fucking, like, traumatized, like, fuck when you were a kid, like a baby, like, and like and like I can remember my sister, the little one that never liked me, even, when we were living together when we were kids, and she would try to tell me how mean our dad was, and I would always make up excuse. No, that's how daddy says he loves us. I would always say that, and it would always make her mad. I don't, even to this day, I mean, like, they haven't spoken to me since 2011. They stopped talking to me because I told them that my husband was having an affair, and, like, I didn't care up until the point where other people, like, everybody else was knowing about it. And, like, I'm like, okay, it's one thing to do that, but you can't, like, just shame the fuck out of me too. I mean, like, come on, man. I've never cheated on you. and I hadn't. Because I'm just, not because like I'm some good person or anything, I'm just, that's not my skill set. Unless I'm trying to score some dope. Just being authentic. But not anymore. I'm like talking about my 20s. But, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about now. And I guess if I'm honest, I'm gonna say that like I hope that my stepmom is stalking me. They're all stalking me. I know my sister does. Like in 2012, I got angry. This is a super spectrum thing to do. I got angry at my neighbor, and because that was when I left my husband, and I had just gotten a brand new poodle, standard poodle puppy, and like I left him on a Thanksgiving day because anyway, I don't want to tell that whole story, but the neighbor gave away my dog, and so it was right, like I said, Thanksgiving. Every year I put up massive Christmas lights every year. I love doing that because my dad would never do it when I was a kid, and it was time to do it, and I went to her house. I babysat that bitch's kid every day, and I still love the kid, you know. And it's funny because he was autistic, and nobody else would keep him. I say autistic. He had ADD for sure. He's autistic though. Anyway, neurodivergent for sure, and nobody would keep him. He would always be in trouble, but I could like tell how smart he was, and how he wanted attention and he wasn't getting it. Like I guess I saw myself in the little kid, and I loved him. So I didn't mind keeping him, so I'm not trying to say that I did, but she gave away my dog, and to this day, nobody still has never had the fucking common decency to tell me what happened to the dog. But anyway, I went home. I went to go try to talk to her. She sent her husband out, who chest bumped me. He met me then and chest bumped me. Okay, I'm not a dumbass. I'm not gonna fight you, you fucking dumbass, stupid fucking man. But I'm raging, and I went home. And I went up, and then I sat there, and I thought about it, and I went on my roof to do my Christmas lights, except I did a fucking lighted middle finger from the fucking apex of the roof down to the fucking eave. And I made international news, and ended up in federal court. And I won. And you could, like, 2 years in a row, I made like the second year, I made like a whole page spread in the Daily Mail. It's badass, man. And I had no idea that would happen. I had no idea that anybody would think anything other than fuck that bitch, because that's why I did it. That's the only reason why. I was never thinking that it would make the news. That was insane to me. Like,